Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Arpita. Today we have a 30 minutes of an energizing flow. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and let's build this community together. So let's get started. We're going to start in the front of the mat. So find that standing position in the front of your mat. You can start with resting your hands down. Let's go ahead and roll those shoulders up, back, and down to begin with. And just take a second to start with observation of your breath. How am I breathing today? Notice the rise and fall of your breath. Take a deep, deep breath in through your nostrils. And then exhale with the open mouth, cleansing breath. Let's do that one more time, please. Breathing in and exhale. Start with bringing your right hand to the heart center, left hand to that lower belly. Connecting with those two vital energy. Taking your time, blinking your eyes open as you inhale and reach your arms up overhead. And then exhale, very gentle, release your hands down. Nice. Again, inhale, reaching your arms out to the side, or you can inhale and just bring your arms straight forward and then reach up. And as you exhale, very gentle, moving your hands down. We're going to do this 2 more times, so you decide if taking your arms out to the side and bringing it up helps you to open up that front of the chest. And then exhaling, coming down. Nice. Breathing in and breathing out. Next time, when you inhale and reach your arms up, take an inhale breath, reach your arms up. We're going to come in a side lateral bend. So take your left hand, grab hold of your right wrist, and then exhaling to that left side of your mat. You can always rest your left hand down, and then just continue to do a side lateral bend here. Inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, right hand hold on to the left wrist as you exhale and come into that right side lateral bend. Take another inhale breath here. And then exhaling, come out. Let's do that one more time. As you breathe in, take your arms out to the side and up overhead. And as you exhale into that lateral bend. Breathing inhale, coming back up. And then exhale, switch to that opposite side. Nice. Inhale, come back up. And then this time as you exhale, bend through those knees and slowly start to float down, coming into that Uttanasana. Making sure your legs are still hip distance apart. You can grab hold of that opposite elbow and just very gentle moving here a little bit side to side here. Nice. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. And as you exhale, once again, fold over. Bend your knees, come into that chair, and then come up all the way up. And then exhale, hands to that heart center. As we breathe in, inhale. This time as we inhale and reach up, start to lift those heels off the floor if you can. And as we exhale, lower the heels halfway only as we twist to your left side of your mat. As you inhale, come back up. The heels get a little bit higher. And as you exhale, lower them a little bit. As you exhale and twist to opposite side, right side of your mat. Breathing in, inhale, reach your arms up overhead. One more time, the heels start to lift up. And as you exhale, heels comes down. Torso come to those legs and hands comes down as you come into that forward fold. Once again, staying into this forward fold, you can grab hold of your opposite elbow, take that gentle roll side to side here. As you inhale, lengthen your spine halfway, and then exhale and fold forward. Bend those knees, come into that chair, and then root to rise as you come up. On the next exhale, bring your hands to that heart center. Let's do that whole sequence one more time. Inhale, coming up, and lifting those heels is too much for you. Then you can rest the heels down, still do the whole sequence as you exhale. As you notice, my heels are down, but I'm still twisting. But if you want to inhale and lift those heels off the floor, go for it. We're kind of inviting a little bit of a balance element here. Twist element. Inhale and come back up. Exhale, heels comes down, torso comes to those thighs. Hands comes to the back of your leg, chin draws in, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. And then exhale, fold forward. Nice. Go ahead and step the right foot back, drop the right knee down, left leg back, left knee down. Come all the way into that child's pose. Inhale and come back into table. Exhale, bend your elbows as you come down all the way on your floor. Top of the feet press down as you inhale and come in a cobra. First exhale, go ahead and bring your torso down, bring yourself down. Next inhale, come back into cobra. And next exhale, sit back into that child's pose. I'm going to do this one more time. Inhale back into that table. Exhale, you bend your elbows all the way, come down. First inhale back into that cobra. First exhale, come down. Next time when you inhale, come into that cobra. Next time when you exhale, sit back into that child's pose. And let's stay here in that child's pose. Just pausing here in that child's pose, staying here. Nice. Take another inhale, exhale breath here. Go ahead and inhale and come back into that table. Make sure you tuck your toes on your next exhale. Exhale into that downward facing dog. Continue to bend those knees a little bit. Nice. And then baby step, front of the mat, coming in a Uttanasana forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, and then exhale into that fold. Bend your knees, come in a chair, and then root to rise, come up all the way. This time you can gaze up and lean back a little bit. And as you exhale, hands comes to your heart center. Nice. Take another inhale breath. Reach your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, bend through those knees and come in a forward fold. Step that right foot back. And then you have an option here. You can always drop the right knee down as we go through this sequence. Or you can continue to lift that right knee off the floor and stay into this high lunge. Make sure that front knee and that ankle is in a line. Stay on that fingertips here. Look forward. On an inhale, the back leg is strong. And as you exhale, straight through that front leg and fold forward. I'm going to go in and out a few more times as you inhale, bend through that front knee. And as you exhale and fold. Let's do that one more time, please. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice. One more time. Inhale, bend through that front knee. As you exhale, step the back foot forward, coming into that Uttanasana, front of the mat. You're going to bend your knees. Always be mindful of your spine. Bend your knees. Keep the spine tall as you come up. And then exhale, hands to your heart center. Coming back to that intention, coming back to that breath. Notice how the mind-body feels at this point. Then when you're ready to take another inhale breath, blink your eyes open, reach your arms up overhead, and then exhale into that fold forward. We're going to step the left foot back at this point. Again, remember you have an option to drop the left knee down here, or you can continue to stay lifted with the back knee off the floor. Staying on your fingertips, be mindful that front knee in a line of that right ankle. As you exhale, we're going to straight and fold forward. As you inhale, you bend through that front knee, and when you bend through that front knee, be mindful that your left leg, you're not letting go or you're not hanging in the joints. You're still lifting into that left inner thigh here. As you exhale and fold here. 2 more times, please. Inhale, look forward, engaging the back leg. At the same time, the right or out hip feels that engagement as you exhale, folding forward. Last time, bend through that front knee. Inhale here. Step the back foot forward as we come in a Uttanasana once again, folding forward. This forward fold, grab hold of that opposite elbow and just very gentle movement here. Rocking side to side. Nice. Bend your knees. Come back into that chair. And then root to rise as you come up. And bring your hands to your heart center. Nice. We're going to face to the long side of your mat. So find that long side of your mat. We're going to come in a wide angle forward fold. So for that, first thing, shorten your stand, toe heel yourself, bring your hands on your hip, and as you exhale, contract that lower abdominal gradually as you exhale and fold forward into wide angle fold. You can keep your hands down on the floor, or you can have a hands on the back of your kneecap holding here. See what works with you today. As you inhale, I want you to come halfway lift and then bend those knees here. And as you exhale, straight those legs and fold forward. Once again, as you inhale, come halfway. And as you exhale and fold forward. Nice. Once again, same thing. Breathing in and breathing out. This time, when you come into that fold, you're going to stay. You're going to walk your hands forward a little bit and to the right side of your mat as you take that torso to the right. So for some of us, we need to bend through that right knee. As you notice, I'm modifying, bending through my right knee, bringing my torso to the right side, and bringing my fingertips pressing down and then folding forward. Take another inhale, exhale here. And when you're ready, let's switch. Bend through that opposite leg. Start walking to your left side. So my left knee is bent. My right leg is straight. I'm walking all the way to the left side of my mat. And as I exhale and I fold over that left leg. Beautiful. Walk back to center. Walk all the way forward, front of the mat. Nice. Folding forward. And let's step back from here into our tabletop. And let's rest into that child's pose. Bringing that big toe in the back, touches together. You have an option in this child's pose to take your hands to the back of your mat. Nice. Let's come back into that table. Coming into that downward facing on your exhale. Step that right foot straight back, so keeping that pelvis level. Draw that right knee into the chest, step the foot forward. You're going to spin the back heel, Vira 1, Warrior 1 as you stand. So first come out. Go ahead and walk your right foot a little bit to the right side, left toe slightly in. Make sure your pelvis is level. You're not on that tight rope. And then bend through that knee, bring the shoulders a little bit in front of your hips so you're not creating a tension in that lumbar spine. As you inhale and come into that cactus arms. And as you exhale, hinge from your hips, bring both your hands forward, and we'll just come halfway. And we're going to go in and out into this dynamic movement of opening into that warrior 1 and finding that fold on an exhale. Last time, bring your arms out to the side into the cactus. You can stay here or bring your hands to the lower back. That's another option. I will invite you to stay here or maybe starting to come into that bind here. So lifting into that warrior 1, coming into that bind. Be mindful that you don't have any tension in the neck and shoulder when you're doing this bind. Soften that front ribs. And as you exhale, release your hands, come forward. Bring your left hand down. You're going to come on a ball of the back foot. Nice. We're going to go into that twist. So find that runner's lunge that we did earlier. Again, another option for you. You can always drop into that left knee. And as you exhale, twist to your right side of the mat. Take another inhale, exhale breath here. Nice. Come back to center. Bring both hands inside to that front leg. Go ahead and drop the back knee down. This is where you come into the lizard variation. Walk your right toes a little bit to the right side. Bringing both your hands to the inside of that front leg. Coming into that nice lizard variation. Beautiful. And then step forward. We come straight into Malasana. So coming straight into that garland is not happening. So slowly take your time, walk into that forward fold, and then toe heel yourself and come into garland, Malasana. Bring your hands to the heart center. Sitting tall is the key in this posture. This posture is so good for not morning, but any time of a day to have that apana energy releasing, that downward flow energy, that grounding energy of apana vayu. Then take another inhale breath. And as you exhale, once again, folding forward, Uttanasana, front of the mat. Bend your knees, come into chair, root to rise, and then exhale, hands to heart center. This time, for our other side, we're going to come from front of the mat instead of coming from the downward dog. So I want you to pay attention when we come from the front of the mat into warrior 1. It's simple. At the same time, you go straight, take that right foot back, and then it allows you to keep that pelvis level versus coming from that downward dog, bringing that right leg forward. So again, just trying something differently. Notice which variation you like today. You can comment in the comment box. You like to come from the down dog or you like to come from a warrior 1. But find that Vira 1. I always start to straighten the front leg, make sure my hips are level, and then rebend to that front knee. Cactus arms, warrior 1. On an inhale, and as you exhale, bring your hands to that front leg, hinge from that hips, and then coming into that half pyramid variation. Inhale back into that Vira 1, warrior 1, and then exhale into that half fold. Taking your time as you go with your full inhale and exhale. Try not to rush your breath here. Take 6 count inhalation and 6 count exhalation. Next time, when you come into that warrior one, you have an option to take your hands to the lower back, keeping your shoulders rolled back, chest is open, or you can come in a bind here. You can look forward or you start to gaze up towards the ceiling. Take another inhale breath. And as you exhale, release your bind. Just go ahead and straighten your front leg so you get a release into that leg. And then re-bend, come forward. Come on a ball of the back foot. You have an option to drop the back knee down, remember, for that twist. Keeping your right hand a little bit out to the side. Or you can continue to lift through that right leg. All right, take an inhale breath here. As you exhale, remember lower abdominal contract gradually as you exhale and rotate and twist to your left side of your mat. Your left arm reaches up, or you can keep it towards the lower back here. Take another inhale breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and come down, drop through the back knee down. Bring both hands to the inside and then walk the left leg a little bit to the left side. Okay, finding that lizard variation of a pose. Roll the shoulder head back and you can continue to look forward as you find a little uplifting action in this lizard pose. Nice, take another inhale breath. And as you exhale, remember we're coming into that garland pose. So if you want to try bringing the back foot forward and come straight into the malasana, toe heel yourself and come into that garland variation. Bring your hands to that heart center, starting to sit tall here. You can always use a block or some cushion to support yourself in this pose. One pose, according to me, everyone should do daily is this malasana, especially in the morning. If you only have time to do just one pose in the morning, then this is the pose. All right, take your time. Go ahead and slowly bring yourself back down. We're going to come in a seated posture. Soles of the feet comes together. I'm going to come in a seated butterfly here, making sure you sitting tall here. And if you need a little support for the kneecap, you should always grab maybe a block to support you, but you can always do a long leg, butterfly leg. So you don't have to all the way bring it in close to you. You can just do long leg butterfly. Take an inhale breath. And as you exhale, hinge from those hips and fold forward. So finding that fold, again, just staying halfway and breathing here. Walk your fingertips a little forward for the next maybe 2 or 3 exhale if you can. Starting to draw that chin slightly in. Nice. Walk yourself back towards you. Go ahead and walk your legs straight forward. Shake it out. Nice. Now we're going to go ahead and come on our mat on our back. As you come on your back, keep your knees bent, making sure they're mat distance apart. And you're going to come into that windshield wiper leg. So just moving on an exhale to the other side of your mat. Inhale and come back. And then exhale to your left side. Nice. This time when the knees roll to the left side of your mat, just stay there. And then take your right arm up overhead and just pause here and getting a nice stretch into the outer right hip. A little bit on that IT, QL, the glutes. Kind of waking up in the morning. Take another deep, deep breath here. And you're ready to exhale. Go ahead and come back to center. Bring your right hand down. Take another inhale breath. And then exhale, 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 exhale all the way to opposite side. Left arm reaches up and back. So in a yoga, you always want to start your breath first and then the movement. So inhale comes first and then that movement comes. Start to exhale first and then the movement. So breath is always going to be your leader in your yoga practice. Take another inhale breath and then exhale and come back out. Nice. Hug those knees into the chest. Give yourself a tight hug. You can roll a little bit side to side. And then go ahead and take your legs out straight, mat distance. You can rest your hands down on the floor or on your pelvis. Keeping your eyes closed. This is the best part of the practice. So you will never want to skip Savasana in your yoga practice. This is the time you start to reflect, how am I breathing? How is my mind? How is my body? How is my breath? Your energy should have shifted from the time you started this practice to now. Take your time, wiggle your fingertips and toes. Bring your arms to the back of the mat and just give yourself a nice stretch from that fingertips to the toes. Bend through your knees, roll to one side of your mat in a fetal position. And then bring yourself up into that comfortable seated posture. Find that comfortable seat. Keeping your eyes still closed, rest your hands on top of your legs here. Inhale and exhale here. Let's take a deep, deep breath through your nostrils. And as you exhale with the open mouth, cleansing breath. I hope this practice have give you a little bit of a energizing, uplifting, and at the same time grounding action. Getting ready to start your day. When you're ready, bring your hands to the heart. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and as usual, I would love to hear your comment in the comment box below. How did you feel after the practice? It could be just simple word, energizing, uplifting, grounding, relaxing, calming, or just super. Thank you. Till we meet next time. Namaste.